everybody, welcome back to the channel. Now, today's video, episode 67 of The Road to Glory. Hang on. There we go. So today's episode, once I get my max set up, there we go. Today's episode starts off with us looking at Team of the Season so far, even though there isn't going to be a Team of the Season afterwards. They should have just called it Team of the Season. It's literally going to be Team of the Season starts next week, which means I really should be playing FUT Champ, shouldn't I? Do I go? Yeah, I do grind the game. I'm going to go and play FUT Champs this weekend. I'm going to do it. I'm going to actually sit and do it. Why not? Right, but we're going to go to PC because EA's tweet says Team of the Season is Team of the Season so far because we haven't got the rest of the season. We're not sure what's happening. Drops 24th of the 4th, which is next Friday, so a week today. We get 23 players out of less than or equal to 5 leagues. So 2 goalkeepers, 6 defenders, 6 midfielders, 6 forwards. We go ahead and decide. I'm going to go to Foothead to do it. So we've managed to make it onto Foothead. I went onto their Twitter and followed the link there for the Team of the Season so far vote. So vote in the FIFA 20 community Team of the Season. Let's vote now. So we want we'll go through goalkeepers first, so we have to choose 2. At least 2 goalkeepers, at least 6 defenders, at least 6 midfielders, at least 3 forwards, max 5 from the same league. Wow, okay. That's a little bit different then. So this is most consistent. Personally, I don't think Leno deserves to be in there because, I mean, Arsenal are sat mid-league, aren't they? I don't even know what the table looks like nowadays. However, based on what I know, I'm going to give it Courtois and Galaxy. You know, Real Madrid, and I do think Galaxy deserves it. Or Glash, however you pronounce it. So, for me, I'll go with Courtois. I don't think we can see what the cards will look like. They'll be revealed at some point. I think that's pretty obvious for me. I mean, Rulli might be in with a chance. I don't know enough about the French league nor the other 2 leagues for me to really vote for them. And personally, I think Courtois would get one, just because he's a Real Madrid goalkeeper, and Galaxy probably because he did so well in the what was the Leipzig game they played? Was it this season? In the Champions League, where they did incredible. So moving on to defenders, this is where it gets tough. So 6 defenders, and I've already chosen one from the German league and whatever. Yeah, so I can't remember. This is most consistent. Oh, this could be tough. I'm going to go with the Grimaldo. We always do love a good Spanish left back, don't we, from Liga NOS. He's probably going to get one. We need 6 defenders. Jeez. Is there any right backs here? Jesus. Michele. Svensson. Is there any that I'd like to see? Okay, I suppose we can go with Michele as a right back. I'm going to go with 2 centre backs next, just to thingy that out. I'd like to go PK and Gomez, just because I know that, or I've heard that Scream PK is very good. I'd like to see another rendition of that through a Team of the Season. And Gomez is going to be incredible if he's got, I don't know, 90 pace or 88 pace, something like that. I think that could be nice. Now we need 2 more defenders. I'm going to go for another wing back and another centre back. I don't really want to vote for Chilwell, mainly because I'm not entirely sure that I want to vote for him, if that makes any sense. Because I like him and I think he's done well, but I think he sort of dropped off towards the latter end of so far this season. Yeah. It's an odd one. I'm going to go with... Oh, it's tough. You know what? I'm going to go for this Egan. A lot of people have been telling me that this guy played incredible throughout the season, so Egan deserves it. And then I'm going to give it to Reguilon, because I think he's going to have a much better left back card than I only want to go with central players unless they're going to be incredible. Let's take a look at the wingers that we can choose from. So we've got no. I probably wouldn't vote for many of these. Camavinga, apparently he's been incredible. I actually sort of want to choose him just for the sake of choosing him. So that's that done. That's easy enough. I'm only going off what I've heard and what I can pretty much remember, because I don't follow half these leagues anyway, so it's not really good of me. I'm mainly choosing players that I want to see. Bentancur would be nice. I'm not going to choose Jorginho because I think we've had much better players this season that are deserved of a team of the season. That isn't Jorginho anyway. So let's go with. So we've got centre mid and centre mid. We need 6 midfielders. Jesus. In that case, we'll go Busquets and Thiago. We'll go for a Brandt. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to choose players that I think I'll enjoy in game as well. You know what? I am going to choose Busquets. I'm going to choose Simon. I've seen him quite a lot. I'm lying, I really haven't. But if he's there, he's there. And last but not least, the forwards. It hasn't taken me long to do this, has it? Oh, you know what? I'd love to see that as a horror in game. Kudos to you. I'm literally looking for leagues, and this Edward. I asked for some who are your favourite players and who are the best players in my lunch video the other day, and a few people said him. Calvert-Lewin's in for a good shout there. I'm not basing this on their performances either, guys, because I can't remember half of it, and I haven't really kept up with much of it. So, based on that, I don't think Icardi is deserved of one because he wants to leave already, doesn't he? He doesn't want to be at PSG anymore. I'm going to go with Dembele and either Stuani or Edouard. I'm going to go with Edouard. Exactly 23 players. How many have we got? 2, 8. 8 plus 9. 17. Wow, so we get to choose more. Okay. So I'm going to go through each position once again and choose one more player. And then keep doing that. So I'll choose Stuani from there on. I'll then go back to midfielders and choose another one. Just off the bat, I'd probably choose this Anderson, just because I'd rather see him in game than anyone else. Defender. We'll go. Do we go Chilwell or do we go Fabra? I'm trying to think who will have the better card. Or maybe, you know what, I might go Trippier. I'll go Trippier, just because I think it'll be a really well-rounded card. Another goalkeeper. I'm going to choose Rulli. Or Siri, who do we choose? You know what? Where is Torino? Ouch. Let's have a look at the Serie A league table. Where are Torino in the league? Made their 15th. What? League. Where are they sat? Where are... Is it Montpellier? Could be. Yeah, they're 8th. I'm going to choose them. They've lost 10 games, which is okay. They've won 11, lost 10. In terms of... Is it definitely... That is definitely Montpellier, isn't it? Let's have a look at Montpellier. I'm not going mad. Yeah, it is, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to choose Rulli. He's been the better goalkeeper out of them two. So they're sat at 15th place. How can they be there? And then I'm going to go through again. How many have we got now? We've got 4 add 7 is 11. Add 7 is 18. Add 3 is 21. So we get another 2 picks. So I'm going to go for another midfielder. In the likes, I am going to choose Jorginho just because he's Chelsea. You know, why not? If he can have at least like 70 to 80 pace, I think it'd be okay, to be fair. Or do I choose Matinho? Let me have a look if there's anyone else I'd rather choose. This Thuram looks very tasty. He's my last pick. I'm going to choose Thuram over Matinho. I know a lot of people will probably choose Matinho. Right, we're going to submit that. Because at the end of the day, Chelsea are still sat in 4th. I do think Jorginho is worthy of a consistent, because he has been quite consistent. I just think I prefer other players, but knowing that there's no other players for Chelsea to be picked, I might as well pick him. So that's my vote. I hope you guys I hope you understand that I'm not voting for this based on their actual performance rather than who I'd like to see in game. There are a few that I think I'll deserve of it based on performance. I mean, they're all there because it's based on their performances. So I'm not going to look at every single stat and see who ranks higher than others. I'm going to choose who I'd like to play with in game, if any at all, or any other loyalties that lay by me, such as if I was going to choose Jorginho over Moutinho, I'm going to go with Jorginho because he's a Chelsea player. It's as simple as that. Right, moving on to in-game. I am going to play FUT Champs if that's the case, because I want some packs ready for next Friday. So let's get into it. Let's see what we've got to work with. If there's SBCs that I don't want to do, I'm not going to do them. It is 6 o'clock Friday, so let's take a look at that. And we have been watching the stay in play, so hopefully I get a pack. Oh shit, didn't mean to click that. Twitch.tv/EA Sports in the game. Right, so we've got 710k. Obviously the video got released today for the Road to Glory, the last episode you watched, and so I want to check out what you guys said in terms of the players that we get, because it's either a case of keeping Hierro and Guardiola there or going out and getting that Makaleli. Now I don't know what the vote's coming in at yet, and I don't really know how to view it without voting myself. I know which one I want to go for, and if the votes are close, I'm still going to go with the one that I want to go for. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Right, let's have a look. Cards. Can I see it from here? Poll results, there we go. A lot of people, 75% so far, are saying Makaleli and Puyol. I've got a feeling it's going to stay like that, if I'm being honest. So that means we can go and get, I know there hasn't been many votes so far, a total of 40, but I'm going to go with that because it's the one that I want to go for, and I just wanted to make sure that a lot of people were still saying what I thought as well. He's still at 450. Oh god. 450. 440. Shit, I almost listed that then. Right, let's go. Let's go 445. Let's go like that. Get rid of you. Keep you in here. For now. Goodbye. Goodbye. And then go get Makaleli so we can actually play with this team. And then we'll see what's in game. Wow, I lost a lot of money on Lozano, didn't I? And then I've got to carry on with icon swaps at some point next week, which is what next week will be about. There we go, so any SBCs? Flashback Hawk, flashback Few. Oh, flashback Miranda. Tell you what, let's take a look at his card. Medium high, 6'1", not bad. Pace, good. Reactions and composure, incredible. Short passing and long passing, incredible. Defending, great, could be boosted. Physical's great, stamina a little bit low, but I'd recommend just a shadow on him would be incredible. In fact, yeah, just a shadow on him. 2 to complete, and he is a 91 rated centre back. What is it? An 84 with no informs, 85 with no informs. I tell you what, not bad. The packs back are a bit trash. I'm not going to get him because, like I say, he doesn't fit. But it's not the worst thing in the world. Right, stay in play. Prime Electrum players back. Now, I got this wrong the other day. It's players from one club, max one, not players from maximum one club. So I can just go Serie A, can I not? I want to see if he's tradable. He is. Schalke left back. Worth at least a little bit of money. There we go. Oh, Javinho can go in, can't he? Can he? Yes, that works. More chemistry there. Bang, done. Prime Electrum plays back, done. That's that out the way. So that's nice. Save that for next week. Premier League Challenge Gold. Wait, what? Gold Premier League Booster. Exchange a squad with a pack. Wait for a pack with 10 Premier League players for rare. Open now or save for later. Hey. Exactly gold. 11 rares with 2 England players. I'm going to do a few of these, you know. But save these for. So I got the first one done using Ward-Prowse and Walcott. These players are going for a ridiculous amount now. Like at least like I think they've been set at 10k. I don't know if they're actually going for 10k. Oh, there's 6 there. But this Andre Gray I'm going to send to transfer list. Come on, work for me. Don't lag me out now. We're going to do one of them. Save it for next week, as I'm sure you're probably not too upset about. And I don't know why this has gone so weird. There we go, you can see me a bit better now. That goes a bit funny. Gold Premier League booster. Oh, you can only do one of them, okay. If these aren't good rewards, right, I'm going to try and get them done over the weekend. I'm going to have to. This is going to be a bad episode to edit because I just want to do. No wonder Madison went for so little. Jesus. Still waiting on Guardiola to sell though, to be fair. Let's see how much Andre Gray is. Oh, they're only a couple of K each, okay. Not the worst thing in the world. Literally less than 1,500 coins. So I'm just trying to price fix them. Yeah, I might keep him in the club. I mean, actually, no, I'll sell him while it's worth just a little bit. There we go. Right, I might be back with FUT Champs clips. I think that's what we're going to do over this weekend now. I'm going to have to sit and grind the game out a little bit once I can, because I've actually not got a midfielder now. But we've got 2 packs saved already. We're going to have all of next week's packs saved. And look at these for promo packs. Can't buy them. But yeah, I'll be back soon. Okay guys, so just before we get into the gameplay, this is the squad we've ended up rocking. When it works. Will it work? There we go. Right, so put me name back in the middle. They're the squad that we're rocking. We're going with De Gea, Sanchez, Cancelo, Hierro and Amavi. We went and bought this Makalele for 1.13. I'm absolutely livid because team of the season's obviously now been announced. Look at the plummet. Look at how low he's gone. He's one of the only players that's dropped by like 200, 300k in terms of an icon. This is outrageous. 982. We've lost 200k or 150k. So I'm a bit livid, but you know, the show must go on. We've got the likes of Kent, James and Corona as our subs in game. What we do is we swap like this in the second half. and that's how we end up. So we have Hazard in the middle, Kent, James and Corona virus. But yeah, that's how we end up late game anyway. And this weekend's been a stressful one. Wait until you get into the clips. But my Delilah, was it tough? What am I doing? There we go. Yeah, so if you guys enjoy the clips that are coming up now. So getting into the gameplay, if you see me wearing a pink top, it's when I will not be raging. If you see me wearing a white top, I will be raging, and I actually think it's kept these in a relatively good order. Usually when I try and import a load at the same time, it mixes them all together. But anyway, we had a furious weekend league this weekend, as you've probably already heard. Struggling with a few of the players. I'm not sure whether it was the players or whether it was just some players I came up against were really good. There were many times throughout the weekend league where I think I DC'd twice, and I'm a big firm believer that if you rage quit or get disconnected, you have a bit of juju on your account, and it ends up making like you either play worse or it puts something on your players. So I always try not to rage quit even when I'm like 3 or 4 goals down. But you are going to see plenty of the goals. Loudrup was okay. He felt a little bit stiff, and it was one of the things that I really was hoping that wasn't a thing with him. But he does feel a little bit stiff. So I'm going to be completely honest with it. I'm not going to say he's amazing if he isn't, but hey ho. Munayin, like I think I said a little bit later, he was a bit 50-50. Some games he was really good, some games he wasn't. And I think that's just down to maybe the way I was playing and the way I was trying to set this up. Drogba did okay, like I said, but I think it's more of a case of because he's a striker and he's playing that position, you will always find him there regardless. I don't think there's anything great about him now, but you know, he always finds himself in that central position, so he always finds himself getting the goals. But I think we'd have scored a bit more if there was someone else there that was a bit better. Anyway, I don't want to get down too much, but because you'll see me rage, hopefully if it's kept some of them clips in, you'll see me rage. But Hazard is, honest to God, I can't say anything better about this Hazard. He just finds space, he dribbles past anyone, and considering his low strength, he actually bullies defenders quite a bit, which is what he does in real life, so I'm quite happy about that. Drogba with some really nice strength there, and he finishes it nicely. But as you can see from my reaction, I knew it was quite cheesy. And hopefully this is going to be a goal in the white top and not a... because I have tried to keep in clips where I concede goals. We get very lucky there, Drogba with a nice finish. Some of these games I really deserved to win, but lost maybe 2 or 3-0 just because I kept losing my head, and it was the worst thing to have ever come from a weekend league. Regardless, Munayin's through here, does a couple of step overs, and he finishes it nicely. There's some good goals. To be fair to Munayin, he actually did a lot better than I thought he would. I don't want to hate on him too much, but he's a bit 50-50, like I said. Laudrup here, nice ball through back to Laudrup, and I think he had a hunter on him at this point, and he wasn't fast, so I've changed him to a dead eye. But a really nice outside the box finish there. Another clip of me in a white top. What's going to happen? Am I going to score? I'm waiting to find out what clips are which, to be fair, because I haven't kept them in order of when they happened. Oh, this is at the start of the game. This is a goal. What a goal this was as well. Really nice back heel into Drogba. Nice finish. This is a game that I was 3-0 up, and I think I lost 4-3 in extra time. So it went terribly, if I'm being honest. Laudrup here into SCN. SCN back to Makaleli. In all fairness, I must admit, SCN and Makaleli is an absolute partnership of dreams in that CDM spot. Honest to God, they're like 2 tanks. It's incredible. Although SCN was getting a lot more forward than I liked. So I might have to set him on stay back while attacking next time. And then into Hazard here with a really... oh, was that? Yeah, it was Hazard. Really nice finish. And yeah, the game shagged me a few times. Sane, this guy had Sane, and oh my God, I couldn't get near him. Every time I tackled them, it went to the same place. Look at this, tackle there. I'm livid. I tackled him like 3 times there, and every time it literally fell back to him. absolutely raging I was. Hierro there, through to Muniting. Takes a really nice touch around the defenders, takes another couple of touches. I genuinely thought he took such a heavy touch there that I thought I'd missed it. Oh, look at that. 90th minute, and I draw level. Here, I get a penalty. He gets his player sent off. So I think I'll save the clip just because of that. No, the penalty. What happens at the penalty? Oh, by the way, I don't know what's going on with EA, but every time I try and put my cursor in the corner, it just absolutely waggles everywhere. I don't know whether that's meant to happen or whether it's not. I'm tempted to change controller next weekend because it really threw me off. I think I won 2 penalty shootouts out of about 6. It really didn't help me at all. That, look, 90th minute again, draw level. I really did, like, I could not reiterate any more than the fact that I deserved so much more from this weekend league than I actually got, and I clutched like 90th minute cheese goals, and I am not saying that cheese goals are worth it. Look at this. Save the penalty, and I'm livid. I'm 3-1 up. He's going that way. Bang. Clutched up in the penalty shootout yet again. Yeah, but I'm not saying that, you know, cheese goals deserve to happen to some people. But honest to God, every time it was like 90th minute and I scored to either draw level or win the game, I will always say this, I thoroughly deserved it. I'd be completely honest with you guys if I didn't deserve it. As you've probably already seen, I don't know what that was poor. There was a massive gap in defence. But like you saw at the start of the video, if I did score a cheese goal and I knew it was cheesy, I'd put my hands up and admit to it. But the amount of times I scored in like the 90th minute to win the game or draw level and take it into extra time was so deserved. It was unbelievable. Anyway, this Adama absolutely tore me a new one as well. Look at this, 85th minute. See, this is where they concede against me. João Cancelo has his foot on the ball. Foot on the ball. Oh, I was livid. But he won that one 4-2 in the end. I think that was after I had an attack as well and I should have scored. Which you think of why I was raging even more about that. But dropping it into Muniting with a nice little finesse. I deserve that as well, to be fair. Honest to God, I think I came up against the best and the worst players of FIFA this weekend. Clearly back to Hierro. Back into Cancelo. Plays a really nice ball through to the middle. Muniting into SCN. Takes a touch. As a finish. SCN on his weak foot. You'd love to see it. I've got plenty of gameplay for you guys this weekend anyway. Ronaldo into, dispossessed by Ticatito, whatever his name is, it's actually Corona. But Hazard there flings the ball over the top. Keeper does absolutely nothing. And then Ken gets the cheesiest look he's still got. See, I knew that one. I knew that was cheesy, so I put my hands up. Amarvier plays it into Hazard. Into Muniting, into Makaleli. Ball through to Muniting, back out to Hazard, which is where it was originally meant to go. Hazard into Drogba, really nice finish. Another thing I want to say, have you guys found that when you pass a ball, it never ever goes to the player that you want it to go to? Like, I've been playing passes this weekend. Literally, look at that goal, by the way, from Martinelli. What is that? Look at the angle. Look at the swaz on that shot. It was unbelievable. But yeah, I'll pass it to a guy in open space, and he will always try and find the guy that's next to a defender, and I'll get dispossessed. It's the most rage-inducing thing I think I've ever been a part of. Like, I don't think there's ever been something more. Like, I can concede goals, and I can concede cheesy goals, and I know that's just EA. But the most frustrating thing is when a guy's thrown goal, and your player passes it to someone that's not even in space, when you haven't even aimed it that way. But anyway, this is the second to last clip. Coming up to the last clip, that one I really deserved, and then that goes out for a corner. I think I've actually left out a clip of where Drogba chests into the goal by complete accident, but Cancelo away with a really nice bullet header, and I think that saved us. Look at that, draw level at extra time. Right after I finished the weekend league, I don't know if you can tell, I'm actually going to put it as webcam. I don't know if you can tell. I am physically and mentally drained after this weekend. You don't know the shit I've put up with. Look at that. Oh my God. I had 34% possession. The shit I've been putting up with this weekend league is unbelievable. I want to cry. I had one game left after this, and I've managed to clutch gold 3. The squad, I don't know what to say about the squad if I'm being totally honest. It's Hierro. I fucking detest this geezer. He medium. It needs to be a high defensive. Like there's nothing worse than him stepping forward when I really didn't want him to. De Gea can't catch a cold. Laudrup really not performing at all, if I'm being honest. Hazard coming in clutch many times. This is the difference. Look at Hazard out on the wing. Yet Laudrup's played 32 games with 10 contributions. I don't get it. Fuck off. Stupid shit fly. To be fair, Makaleli and Sen, both very good class players. Boys, I don't know what more I can do. Munain, not bad, not brilliant. Came in clutch a few times. Weak foot really does help. What's that? 50 contribution to 44 games. I mean, if I'm being totally honest, I'd love to play Hazard in that middle spot. In fact, actually, Hazard does well on that wing. Maybe Laudrup in that middle spot and get a new cam at some stage. Just someone that's going to do an absolute job. And then we do have a milestones because I've won 100 FUT Champs games. 200, sorry. We're up to 206 now, which is a 100k pack, so we get a 100k pack. That's going to be saved for Friday. Boys, I'm hurting. Physically, mentally and emotionally drained. Throwback marquee matchups, don't know if I want to do it. Apologies if the end of that got a bit, topsy-turvy. I completely forgot to record the gameplay bit. In fact, actually, I'm going to do this. Fucking Dwayne Dibley haircut. Anyway, sorry guys. I completely forgot to record the gameplay behind that last little segment. I was so physically and mentally drained. I was honest to God, it's been the most rage-inducing weekend league of what I can remember. Especially this FIFA. I think it's up there with a few weekends last year. But it's going to draw the video to an end. We will do the marquee matchups just because we know Team of the Season's coming out and I do want some packs. But we'll get that done on Friday's episode. You know what I'll do is record everything I do during the week, which is hopefully going to be some not FUT Champs. Hopefully going to be some Division Rivals games, try and get us into rank 1 again, whilst also completing some of the icon swap objectives to make sure we get that Puyol. But also we're looking at doing the rewards come Thursday, and probably marquee matchups again on Thursday. If I set that to be what I want, so I want gameplay clips mid-episode, we'll do the first set of marquee matchups. I'll do that tomorrow or Tuesday, but that'll be at the start of the video, and then the end of the video will be looking at the rewards, and then the following Monday episode will be opening the packs ready for Team of the Season. Well, as Team of the Season has been released come Friday night, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and I shall catch you later. Good, bye, and I probably will play FUT Champs next week.